Greetings, brothers and sisters, and a very warm welcome to you and yours. As a matter of fact, a happy new year to you and yours. Thank you for staying up, those of you who would normally be sleeping, and those of you who are busy doing your night chores. I'm your brother, Majesty. And of course, I'm here with my studio engineer whose name just happened to be Royalty, giving you the impeccable truth as it has always been told by the executive elders, the mystics among the Moors, with an insight to help us see clearly through seemingly closed windows, and the clarity to walk without a shadow of a doubt, right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you'll enjoy our show, whether you are feasting or fasting, so call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Hey, expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. Our studio numbers tonight are 876 926 2178, 876 926 8631, and 876-926-7615. Now, brothers and sisters, here we are in a brand new year, standing at the beginning of the great 2022. Now, it is my function to tap into the positive force and reveal at least a glimpse of the absolute truth. You know, there are many doomsday prophets, though, pretending the worst. But I happen to be an optimist. For the safety of my fellow man is really all I thirst. Now, let me tell you what instrument I use to help me first. Here it is. I gaze into my crystal ball, and what do I see? The horrors of the future looking back at me. 2022 opens with a crippling disease, much stronger than the one they had the other day. And the American, British, and Israeli governments who have employed the most expensive research scientists are dumbfounded. The American president don't know what to say. Some smaller diseases apparently seem to have teamed up to form a super disease. They seem to actually have a brain teaming up to form an invincible alliance, a giant strain. Now millions of people are in pain. But unfortunately, my crystal ball only allowed me a sneak peep, a discreet kind of a preview. Now, I can't afford to accept that as an absolute fact. I just have to pray it's not altogether true. Yes, 2022 opens with one hell of a show. It promised to be a most unpredictable year. There may be a series of universal occurrences designed as an international ambush for all we know. By mid-year, there may be a standoff between Russia and America. They may just decide to fight over some, turf. If it get really nasty, it could affect the whole world globally, economically, as we all cower in fear of the threat of World War III. I gazed into my crystal ball and saw words written on a great wall. This is the year of ambush, folks. It wouldn't qualify as an ambush if you expect it, so there will be no real clues of what's coming at all. My brethren, I was so disappointed. I can't even explain the feeling at all. I sat there wondering what could be next. I just feel to pray and bawl. Will we move on to another year unhurt? Will we have a safe, peaceful year after all? Will there be a divine intervention, blocking out earthquakes, tsunami, and international warfare and contention, protecting the Caribbean's tourism prospects overall? The truth is, if this is a foggy year, a blind year, an ambush year, there will really be no warning. We won't be able to predict the trouble that's coming. 100 years ago was the last ambush year, 1922. We examined the history of that year just to get another clue. Apparently, the expensive mistakes people in science and engineering made in 1921 blew up in their faces in 1922. Now check this. It is true. There was a continuing conflict in Europe after the First World War. The Greco-Turkish War of 1919 to 1922 was fought between Greece and the Turkish national movement during the partitioning of the Ottoman Empire in the aftermath of World War I, between May 1919 and October 1922. A lot of people were killed. Indeed, a lot of people. Then in 1922, there was a devastating storm. The Swato Typhoon caused many thousands of deaths in the Chinese city of Swato, now called Shantung, in August 1922. It was one of the deadliest typhoons of all time, historically. It was formed in July 27, 1922, and lasted until August 3rd, 1922. The first conservative estimate that the Chinese gave of deaths was 50,000, but later on, they realized that over 100,000 people lost their lives. In February 1922, the Italian-built hydrogen-filled U.S. dirigible Roma exploded in Hampton, Virginia, killing 34 of the crew of 45. After the disaster, hydrogen, which was much cheaper than helium, but highly flammable, was no longer used in U.S. airships. And so it must be said that many people were sacrificed for scientists to realize that aircraft were running on the wrong fuel. An ambush year is like that, my friends. It's a universal blind spot. So please, pray at your individual prayer time. Have no expectations in order to not be ultimately disappointed. This year will come to a close eventually, for real. Believe it or not. The God and Goddess of the universe will not let us all decay and rot. No. This is wisdom unveiling, folks. Believe it or not. It's now 12:11 in Jamaica. We want to give you a few predictions of what it will be for our people. But before that, let's at least take our first call. Greetings. Good night. Good night. Greetings. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
Okay.
Would you like to get a reading done?
Pardon me?
Welcome to our show. Would you like to get a reading done?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of reading would you like? You can get a name reading or a card reading. Which one would you like?
Card reading.
A card reading. Okay. You ever did it before? Pardon?
Yes.
How long ago that was?
2020.
2020?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see what comes up now. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
2,
Okay, come again.
5,
Come again.
7,
Come again.
6,
6. Come again.
8,
Come again.
4,
Give me another one now.
9.
That's it, okay? Okay. Your first card here is called the Moon. Are you in love?
Not right now.
Okay. Now, how old are you now?
34.
Okay. Did you like feel that you've lost faith in love?
Yes.
Were you betrayed by someone?
Yeah.
And you feel like you have really been an innocent victim, right?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did it really hurt?
Sure.
Okay. Now, allow me to explain something that may not be acceptable to you, but it's the truth, right?
Yeah.
Innocent people exist, but absolutely innocent victims can't possibly exist. Which means if you've been hurt in any way, any form or fashion, it may well be that many, many years ago, long before this time, maybe hundreds of years ago, maybe 100 years ago, when you were here but you were a different person, you may have done the same thing to your lover. You understand?
Okay.
So we pay our debt of karma, because what goes around must come around. So you would have experienced the pain that you put that person through then. The only thing you can do is to forgive, let go, and move on, because there are 12 types of people, right?
Okay.
And all the types should not be blamed for what one person, two persons, or three persons did to you. Okay?
Okay.
So the thing now is to connect with someone that share your same interests. You understand?
Yeah.
Do you have any memory of the birth date of the person who hurt you? You don't remember?
The 19th of February.
What year? You remember the year?
85.
You sure?
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
25th of March, 1987.
Okay. So you born 1987 and he was born 1985, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what, who these people are. Hold on. He was born 1985. So that means that he is a Bandele person. He's born the year of the ox, okay?
Okay.
He's an ox. The ox people are very stubborn. Most of the time, they don't really communicate well in love. Most of the time, they don't really express themselves in love very well. But they're usually quite outstanding as far as being a good support of the family and all that, right? And you born 1987?
Yeah.
So you would be Dowdy. You born the year of the rabbit. So here will be, if you turn into animals, it will be an ox mating with a rabbit, right?
Okay.
No, that alone sounds a bit much. But let me see what the experts say about it. Hold on, this won't take too long. It says here, ox husband, rabbit wife. Let's see how that would play out. It says here, okay, ox husband, rabbit wife. It says The rabbit finds the ox steady, realistic, and dependable, while the ox sees her as sociable, sympathetic, and feminine. However, he can be very exacting and will criticize her for her lack of discipline, and she will respond by becoming withdrawn and oversensitive. But getting to know each other may be well worth an effort in this marriage, as both of them could sustain a satisfying relationship if they can adjust a bit. Now, did he cheat on you?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, you know, cheating is a thing that is a hard thing to really deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But guess what? You were not really totally or properly compatible though, okay?
Yeah.
It's a brittle relationship that could break easy. So guess what? What he did is give you another chance to meet your soulmate by doing the wrong thing so that he can move on, right?
Okay.
So it's not such a bad thing after all. It only feels bad. It only look bad, but it's not that bad, you know, because out of evil cometh good, right?
Yes, yes.
Out of a negative occurrence can really come a blessing in disguise, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So your first card is the moon, which shows that you feel, you know, betrayed and let down. Somebody cheat on you, whatever, but don't worry about it. Move on. Be strong, right?
Yes.
Love again. Don't give up on love. All right?
Yeah.
Your second card is called speed, which means that there's going to be speedy changes in your life for the better. You have another card here now called imagination. Do you find that you worry a lot?
Yes.
What do you worry about most of the time?
Different stuff like health, family.
Listen,
money.
there's certain things that we can't really change, right?
Yeah.
So you have to leave things to God, leave things to time, and stay in the moment, live one day at a time, all right?
Yeah.
You're born in the year of the rabbit, which means you're a dowdy. And I can tell you the dowdy people are well taken care of. There's some power out there that really takes care of you. And that power is that God energy. You have to trust God. If you're worrying, it means that you don't really trust God. You know, that's what worrying is about. Even though you believe that you trust God, right?
Yeah.
But you don't. That's why you're worrying. You have another card here, and it's called change, which means that there's going to be a change. A great change is coming. You just have to have the willpower to just wait and see that change, right?
Yeah.
So be courageous. Then there's a card called prudence, suggesting that you will travel. You ever travel yet?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
In England.
Okay, well, you got more traveling to do, all right?
Okay.
In the future for sure. And it will be linked with work. So you're going to be making money too, right?
Okay.
You have another card called instability, which means that your life seems unstable right now, right?
Very.
Now, there's a few rules though. First, it is important that you let go of the past and forgive. If you don't forgive, you're going to be stuck in the past, right?
Yeah.
So, if you're stuck in the past, then you don't go forward. If you're driving a car and you keep looking in the rearview mirror, looking back, you'll crash the car. You can look in front of you and look to the future. Okay?
Okay.
And you have another card here called the world. Wonderful adventures and world travel. So yeah, you will travel, even to places that you haven't seen as yet. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, you will travel and good things will come out of it. Now, according to the cards, it is not like somebody worked witchcraft on you and make you unlucky. That didn't happen, okay?
Okay.
I tell you what. You know, I have a medium here that I haven't used for the whole year or longer than a year. It's called the Stone Oracle. Let me see what will come up in. Let me give you a Stone Oracle reading. It doesn't take long. Call any number between 1 and 12.
6.
6, okay. Let's see what comes up. Okay. Here's what it says, right?
Yeah.
It says number 69, romance. The oracle speaks. Romance means that you will find your soulmate whether you are old or young. You have found true love for goodness sake and nothing can tear it down. Commentary. If you are happily married, you're already there. But if you are very young or if your love life is not good, then have no fear. The future will prove the oracle is right, my dear. 69 is a number of strength and power no one can deny. You have great and mighty days to come, even if today you find a reason to cry. You heard that?
Okay.
Let me read it to you again. It says the oracle speaks. Romance means you will find your soulmate, whether you are old or young. You have found true love, for goodness sake, and nothing can tear it down. Commentary. If you are happily married, you are already there. But if you are very young or if your love life is not good, then have no fear. The future will prove the oracle is right, my dear. 69 is a number of strength and power no one can deny. You have great and mighty days to come, even if today you find a reason to cry. You take care of yourself, okay?
Okay.
All right, in Jamaica. Now, I would like to give you some predictions like I did last week. Remember, there are 12 types of people. You got people born the year of the rat. We call them the Abasi people. Those born the year of the ox, we call them the Bandele people. Those born the year of the tiger, we call them the Chike people. Those born the year of the rabbit, we call them the people of Daudi. The dragon people, we call them Ihiose. The snake people, we call them Fadil. The Gamba people in the African world, we call you, well, the Chinese call you a horse, and that is Gamba for us. The sheep people, we call you Hakizimana. The monkey people, we call you Ibrahim. The Jabari people, we call you, well, the rooster people, we call you Jabari. The dog people, we call you Kamahu. And the people born the year of the boar or the pig, we call you Lisimba. Are you an Abasi person? If you're an Abasi person, the year of the rat, it means you're either born in 1924, 1936, 1948, 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, 2008. Now, if you're born in any of those years, especially if you're born after January, then clearly you are an Abasi person. And it would be interesting to note how things may be for you this year, which is the year of the tiger, the year of Chike. So what this says, it says for you, it will be a moderately fair year. This year is unsafe for speculation, and the Abasi person will be involved in some misunderstanding or be forced to take actions that are against his better judgment. He could feel some loneliness or sadness at the death of some family member or close associate. The Abasi person may also be required to travel more than usual. Traveling don't have to be going outside the country. Traveling could be having to move around a lot inside the country as well, right? I must also add that your prayer time is 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. and your direction of faith and power is north. So face the north at midnight and pray. Then we got the Ox people, the Bandele people. If you're a Bandele person, it means that you're either born in 1925 or 1937 or 1949, 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009. Well, if you are a Bandele person, then it is important to note that this year, which is a Chike year, may be a bit challenging for you because, you know, Bandele and Chike not no big friends, really. So it says here it will be a difficult time for you. The Bandele person will meet opposition from many sources, but will be able to conquer or persevere through his or her hardships. You must be patient and not be disappointed if results are not immediately visible. A time for the Bandele person to reassess his position. He must not take unnecessary risks or drastic measures during the reign of Chike the tiger. But then when is your prayer time? Let me check it out for you. Bandele prayer time is 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. And your direction of faith and power is north-northeast, which means you need to face the north and turn an inch to the right, and you'll be facing your guardian angel. Okay. Now let's talk about the Chike people born the year of the tiger. You know, this is Chike year, this is tiger year, this is your time. Well, if you're born in 1926 or 1938, 1950, 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 2010, hey, you're a Chike person. Your prayer time will be 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. And your direction of faith and power will be east-northeast. That means you need to face the east and turn an inch to the left in order to face your guardian angel. So, let's see what we have here. Hold on. How will it be for Chike in a Chike year? How will it be for the tiger in the year of the tiger? It says here, a moderately good year. You, the Chike person, will be lucky in the sense that others will come to your aid when you need help most. Still, you should not take risks as things may turn against you. You will suffer no major illness or upheavals, but may be forced to spend money or be unable to save. Let's go to the Ihioza people. Are you an Ihioza person, which means you're born the year of the dragon? Well, if so, it means that you're either born in 1928 or 1940 or 1952 or 1964, 1976, 1988, the year 2000, the year 2012. Now, if this is true, it means that your prayer time will be the prayer time for Ihioze, which is 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And your direction of faith and power will be east-southeast. That means you need to face the east and turn an inch to the right. So turn 1 inch to the right side of the sun at your prayer time, and you'll be facing your guardian angel. But let's talk about how it would be for you in this year, the year of Chike or the year of the tiger. Let's see here. I wonder if I missed one. I think I missed Dowdy. Let me go back to Dowdy. But first, let's talk about Ihioze. Hold on. Ihioze, that's the dragon. It says a worrying and taxing time. The dragon's plans are blocked by others, and he finds it difficult to achieve desired results without much argument. He have to choose between bitter camps of opposing views and find it hard to please his associates. Home is disturbed by sad news or the departure of some member. Well, if you're Dowdy, it means you're born the year of the rabbit. That means you're either born 1927, 1939, 1951, 1963, 1975, 1987, 1999, 2011. It says here, for Dowdy, which is the rabbit, it is a very auspicious year for the Dowdy native. Promotions, career advancement, or financial success can be foreseen for you, and you will reap unexpected benefits or recover lost funds. Your plans are easily executed, and there may be happy tidings at home or celebrations at the arrival or homecoming of new or old members of the family. And your prayer time would be, believe you me, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. and your direction to face would be east. Absolutely. So just face the east in the morning early and pray. Okay. So let's go to, who's the next one in line? Fidel, the person born the year of the snake. How will it be for the snake person in tiger year? That is a point to ponder. Well, if you're a snake person, it means that you are called Fidel in the African world. It means that you're either born in 1929 or 1941 or 1953, 1965, 1977, 1989, 2001, or those born in 2013. But anyway, when is your prayer time? Your prayer time will be 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and your direction of faith and power will be south-southeast. That means you need to face the south and turn an inch to the left and you'll be facing your guardian angel. Absolutely. So, how would it be for a person born the year of the snake this year? Tiger year. It says here, a year of small but numerous irritations. The Fidel person or snake person may be easily drawn into conflicts not of his own making and will find it hard to please those who surround him at home or at work. He must keep his sense of humor and not indulge in senseless acts of revenge. This way he will receive the help he seeks and avoid major upheavals. Okay. So who's next? Gamba, the person born the year of the horse. Well, if you're a horse person, a Gamba person, it means that you're either born in 1930 or 1942, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, or 2014. No. The point is, how will it be for you this year in the year of the tiger? I know the horse and tiger are pretty good friends, so that shouldn't be so bad. Let's check it out. Well, it will be a moderately happy year for Gamba, the horse. No health problems, but a lot of entertainment and additional expenses foreseen. Advancement in his studies or on the technical side of his profession can be expected. Disputes or broken friendships could result from his losing his temper this year a lot. So stay calm, man. Oh, let's talk about your prayer time. For Gamba, your prayer time is 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's the middle of the day, you know. So if you pray at 12 o'clock, that's good, right? And your direction of power is south. So face the south in the middle of the day and talk to God. Believe you me, it worked like a dream. Okay, so who's next? After Gamba, we got Hakizimana, the person born the year of the sheep. Are you a Hakizimana person? If so, it means that you're either born in 1931 or 1943, 1955, 1967, 1979, 1991, 2003, or 2015, for that matter. Well, if you're a Hakizimana person or a sheep person, your prayer time is 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., and your direction of power and faith will be south-southwest, which means you need to face the south and turn an inch to the right in order to face your guardian angel. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about how the sheep will fare in the year of the tiger. Let's check it out. It says here, a year of mixed blessings. The sheep, or Hakesimana, native, can retain power but will have to strive hard to keep in step with the opposition. Family life is calm, but trouble with relatives is predicted. His work area will be busy, but he have the opportunity to meet new and beneficial contacts, which is a good thing, actually. Okay. And the sheep person, as we said before, your direction is south-southwest, and your prayer time is 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Well, after the sheep people, you have the monkey people. If you're a monkey person, it means you're either born 1932 or 1944, 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004, 2016. And if that is true, it means that your prayer time is 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So we call you Ibrahim in the African world. We don't call you a monkey. We say you're from the house of Ibrahim. Yeah, your prayer time is 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and your direction of faith and power is west-southwest. So you need to face the west and turn an inch to the left, and you'll be facing your guardian angel. But it begs the question as to how will the monkey do in the year of the tiger? Let's check it out. The year of the tiger. Let's see what we have here. It says here, hold on. Right. A very unsteady time for the monkey. That's for the Ibrahim person. He is very vulnerable to the attacks of his enemies and may be forced to flee, travel, work for others, or borrow money at high interest. People tend to take advantage of his weak position. He must remain patient and lie low. A year for him to consolidate his resources and refrain from embarking on new ventures. So it's really not the year for you when it comes to starting new business and all that. They'll just take you down, right? Who do we have after Ibrahim, the monkey? We got Jabari. If you're a Jabari person, it simply means that you're either born in 1933, 1945, 1957, 1969, 1981, 1993, 2005, or in 2017. What do we have on Jabari? Well, one thing is for sure, Jabari prayer time is 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and your direction of power is west. So face the setting, sun, and prayer. You can't miss. Anyway, let's see how it works this year, the year of the tiger, for the rooster person, which is Jabari. It says, an eventful year. The rooster, or Jabari, is lucky with money, and his business ventures could produce very fruitful results. Some worries at home, but his general plans go according to schedule. Still, he should be careful this year, as things tend to happen too fast for proper assessment. He must not be over-optimistic. Right, don't fool yourself. Okay. And then after that, we got the Camo people. If you're a Camo, it means that your prayer time is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and your direction is west-northwest. That means you must face the west and turn an inch to the right. But that's beside the point. It means that you're either born in 1934, 1946, 1958, 1970, 1982, 1994, even 2006, 2018. Those are all people born in Camo years. But wait, there's more. How will Camo do in the year of Chike the tiger? Because Camo and Chike are pretty good friends. Well, it is a moderately happy year. No serious disputes at home or at the office. Some romantic squabbles predicted, but they will do no permanent damage really. The dog, which is Camo, your net results this year will be mixed and you will be confused by conflicting reports. Friends and family will make too many demands on your time. Well, time is of the essence, for sure. So if you're a Camo person, you're born in the 1934, 1946, as I said, 1958, 1970, 1982, 1994, 2006, 2018. Then we got the December people born the year of the boar or the year of the pig, and we wonder, wow, how will it be for them? Well, if you're a December person, it means that you're either born in 1935, 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007, 2019. And your prayer time would be, listen carefully, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. And your direction of faith and power is north-northwest. That means you need to face the north and turn an inch to the left, and you'll be facing your guardian angel. So, how will it be for the December people? Well, I'll tell you. A tough and trying year. The boar or the pig or December will encounter difficulties that he may have to face alone. A difficult time for him to borrow money or get back money that's due to him. He may have many unexpected expenses to be forced to pay fines, legal fees, or extra taxes. He must be very careful of trusting his associates at this time and attend to important affairs himself. Don't send anybody to represent you. Represent yourself. So, there you have it. It's now 1:23 in Jamaica. We'll take a short break, and when we get back, we talk a little bit about people born in different birth signs. At least 4 of them we'll talk about. 37 in Jamaica. Now let's take a look at Afrocentric astrological tribology. Now, if they call you Aries, we call you Ashanti. If they call you Taurus, we call you Mandingo. If they call you Gemini, we call you Yoruba. If they call you Cancer, we call you Fulani. If they call you Leo, we call you Judah. If they call you Virgo, we call you Igbo. If they call you Libra, we call you Wolof. If they call you Scorpio, we call you Maasai. If they call you Sagittarius, we call you Kikuyu. If they call you Capricorn, we call you Bole. If they call you Aquarius, we call you Shona. And if they call you Pisces, hey, we call you Zulu. Now, how will it be for Ashanti, Mandingo, Yoruba, and Fulani people this year? That is the question. So let's take a look at it. Ashanti, March 21 to April 19. So Ashanti, they call you Aries. We call you Ashanti. March 21 to April 19. The golden stool of Ashanti represent the glory that will actually mystically comfort you this year. Avoid worrying. Accept reality. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of hatred, malice, doubt, and fear. Your Ashanti ancestors will enlighten you now, saving you from disorder and strife. God Almighty have preserved you. Along with Mother Nature, He has given you life. Don't fear the new diseases in the world, nor the bombs of war, the gun, nor the knife. The planet Jupiter will influence others to help you by mid-year. If you are able, please visit the sea. Drink Irish moss often with soy milk and honey. and you'll feel the benefit of good health eventually. Rain clouds will fill the sky sometime in June. It will mean that prosperity is coming. So please, catch some of that holy rainwater. Take a bath without using any soap. It will remove any blockages. After that, go do your work. For good money, you will actually be earning. If they call you Taurus, we call you Mandingo. Mandingo, April 20 to May 20. This year, 2022, could be a good year for you. Take a 30-minute walk every morning, drink plenty water, and eat only the things that you are sure that is wholesome and good. You'll see what mild exercise and eating properly can do. Between February and April, a fiery comet will pass through the belt of Taurus, influencing an entire constellation of stars. This will no doubt cause some volcanic eruptions on certain planets, especially Jupiter, and a series of earthquakes on Mars. When this happens, Mandingo people will be suddenly disoriented, especially those driving at high speed in cars. Worse yet, if they are in a smoky environment or those smoking cigarettes or cigars. The truth is, 2022 is a year you should spend as much time as possible in the safety of your home. Avoid meeting people at nightclubs or in bars. By October, you may experience a feeling of hopelessness. However, things will improve by and by. By late November, you will have some success, but it comes as a result of your efforts or hard work. It is not a pie in the sky. If you drink alcohol daily, you are fooling yourself. Protect your liver. Save your kidneys. Drink vegetable soups with cloves, lentil peas, carrots, and parsley regularly. If you are Gemini, we call you Yoruba, May 21 to June 21. It is important to note that Yoruba is the priesthood tribe of Africa, Al-Kabilan, my dear. If you don't know your virtue and power, you've missed the whole point of why you are here. Your prayers affect everyone around you, especially when you pray at your prayer time. You are not just a mortal individual. You are plugged into the cosmic, universal, ancestral wise mind. 2022 is a foggy year. It won't suit you to be bold but spiritually blind. Pray daily at your time. It will open your third eye. Pay attention to your many dreams and you'll see what's coming every time. The nation needs you to be ever spiritually present. Your talent of cosmic communication is rare, but so beautifully sublime. Anyway, by mid-year, things will be looking great. You'll actually be getting important things done. However, some bad news is expected in November. For many of you, it will make you sad. You can't do anything to prevent it. So leave it to Father God. By year end, if you have any difficulty, fasting will bring about a welcome change. Remember, Almighty God is Father Time. He is the Supreme Master. Trust Him and pray daily, as nothing can escape His range. If you are Cancer, we call you Falani. Falani, June 22 to July 21. The classic willpower of Falani will be put to the test fully this year. Temptations will appear out of nowhere, but you must be firm and have willpower to spare. Make sure no one could provoke you to lose your temper or lead you into temptation through sex. It is the devil's trick to expose you. Bear this in mind. anytime you get vexed. On the other hand, you should play a comforting role to the weak and vulnerable. Those who reach out to you in need should be given care. This year you will receive a universal blessing, which is rare. People will notice the glory of enlightenment in your face. It is a blessing from God to your personality and the approval of wise elders, long gone, but ever present from your race. Sometime in late August, there will be a rare aquatic event happening in the South Atlantic under the sea. It mirrors an event happening about 7 light years in outer space in our Milky Way galaxy. You may experience an emotional unsteadiness, but no harm will be done. But your healing abilities will come into focus, and you should use it to heal yourself. If you have any kind of sickness or any reason to question your good health, soak both your feet before bedtime every night in Epsom salts and very warm seawater. It will help you immediately. 2022 is a good year to do farming and fishing. For even as the ocean is wide, deep, and free, this year should bring peace and happiness to you, as long as you are a kind-hearted Fulani. It is now 1:46 in Jamaica. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. Next week, we'll tell you more of the other tribes. Next Monday night, for sure. In Jamaica, get back to our phone lines. Greetings.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. How you do?
I'm not too bad.
Okay, that means you're good, right? If you're not bad, you must good.
Yes.
So how can we help you? You want a card reading or name reading? Which one you want?
Can I have a card reading, please?
Let's do it. Do you ever did it before?
Yes, good while now.
What you call a good while?
Sometime in 2020.
Okay. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
7.
Okay, come again.
4.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
4.
That's it. When is your birthday?
The 10th of September, 1960.
1960.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're born in 1960, you are an Abasi person, which means you're born the year of the rat, right?
Okay.
So your prayer time would be midnight, like between 11 o'clock and 1. That's midnight.
Yes.
And your direction of faith and power is north. So you need to face the north somewhere around the middle of the night and pray.
Okay.
You'll also do well, very well, if you work taking care of old people.
Okay.
You ever thought of doing that kind of work?
Yes, that's what I was doing, but for around 12 years now, but that person died.
Yes, but
and buried like 2 weeks ago.
okay, the Abasi people or the rat people, they're born to do that. They travel the world, you know.
Yes,
If you go to America, Britain, Canada, anywhere, you find a lot of people who are born in your year taking care of old people. That's what they do.
Okay.
Right? The Abasi people or the rat people. You're born the year of the rat, which means you have the wisdom of the rat.
Yes.
Now, since you're born till now, you ever see a very old rat?
A very old rat.
Mm.
No, you know.
Well, and look how long you're on Earth, right?
Yes.
And yet you never see it because the old rats stay they stay in the nest, and the younger rats go out there and they find food and they come back and they take time and then feed him
Okay.
and take care of him, right?
Yes.
So the people born in the year of the rat, they take care of elders. That's what they actually do. They take care of very young children and they take care of very old people. That's what they do.
Okay.
Seriously. All right?
Yeah.
So your breed in the China they say you're a rat, but in Africa they don't say that. They say you are Abasi. You're from the house of Abasi. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So your first card here now is called delay, which means that there's certain things that you want to get done. Did you finish your house?
If I finish my house?
You have a house?
Yeah, I have a house, I have a house.
Is it totally finished?
Well, I would say it's not really from my husband house, so, but yes, we get to get that house,
Mm-hmm. Where's your husband now?
He's in Clarendon.
Okay, well, delay shows that there have been some delays in getting things done or getting things completed, but it will complete in time, okay?
Okay.
Your second card here shows a king, the king of wands, that represents your husband. So you and your husband get along well?
Very well, very well. Sometimes we have a little differences, but we get along.
When is his birthday?
The 11th of November, 1958.
1958. That means he's born the year of the dog, right?
Okay.
So he's actually a Kamau man, okay?
Okay.
Abasi and Kamau, they're pretty compatible,
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty compatible.
We are together for 25 years.
Yes, man, them can spend all 100 years together, no problem, right?
Okay.
He can get a little miserable now and then, right?
That is it. It's miserable. That is so true.
But he will, even though he may be miserable, he's not going to run around.
True, that's true.
He's a very stable-minded, a real family man, right?
Yes, yeah.
And he only get miserable because sometimes he just can't get to give you the things that you wish him could have give you.
That is so true.
And that frustrates him because he just wants to be able to take care of his family with pride and with honor and with dignity and with self-respect. And he don't want to have to beg or borrow any family member for anything.
That's true.
He prefers to be the one that gives them, right?
Yes, yes.
You have a card here now called victory. That means that there will be victory in your life, victory in the future. Okay?
Okay.
You have another card here now called the king of intuition. You have any sons?
Yes, I have one son.
How is he doing?
He's okay so far.
How old is he?
He's 40.
Okay. Well, he's going to do very well in the long term,
Okay.
He may have had a struggle, but he'll overcome it, right?
Okay.
There's another card now, and it shows a grandson. You have any grandsons?
Yes, I have a grandson.
Okay, how old is he?
He's 5.
Well, he's the winner. He will be the most brilliant person in the entire family line.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. And you have another card here called the Ace of Potency, suggesting that there's a new opportunity coming that will benefit the whole family soon, right?
Okay, okay.
And you have a granddaughter?
No, I don't know any.
Well, you're going to get a granddaughter,
Okay.
or a young girl is going to end up being very close to you.
Okay.
Okay? She may not be biological, but she will be just as good.
Okay, okay.
Right.
I have a little girl that I'm taking care of, and she was 4 and she's 12 now.
That is the one. Yeah. You see,
She's
she
right
now?
beside me. She's right beside me here.
Yes, you see, she now, she will not leave you an inch when you get older. She will take care of you, okay?
That's what she tell me. And she's
Yes,
12.
man. Don't doubt her. Don't doubt her.
She says she's gonna take care of me when I'm old.
Don't doubt her. She's a loving child.
Yes, she is.
All right? So now, what is bothering you? You get pain in your back?
Not really, Sometimes a little,
You get pain anywhere?
In my stomach, I have it in my stomach.
In your stomach. So, explain the stomach pain. How that go?
Sometimes I feel, I don't know to explain.
When you eat your food, sometimes you feel like you'll vomit?
No, I don't vomit, no.
So, what kind of pain you having?
Just like, sometimes I like a funny feeling.
In your stomach?
Yes, yes.
All right, listen. It can be too many things for me to guess, but go to any herbal shop, right?
Okay.
And buy a herb named gentian root. That's GENTIAN.
Okay.
Gentian root.
Yeah.
And drink a cup of that tea every night before you go to bed.
Okay. And I'm also diabetic.
If you're diabetic, You can also get a herb called mullein. And you can mix the mullein with the gentian root.
Can I take it like I'm taking medication?
No, if you're taking doctor medicine, you cannot take those herbs.
Okay.
Herbs should not be taken with chemical medicines.
Okay.
Chemical medicines are extremely dangerous by themselves. Furthermore, to complicate it by taking herbs as well, that's a recipe for disaster.
Okay.
Right? So if you want to take the herbs, you have to come off the doctor medicine for a little while and take the herbs.
Okay.
But you cannot use the two.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
If you find that you can't use those herbs, then you have to eat pawpaw very often. You can get pawpaw.
Yes, but you can get it in the market, in the supermarket.
Eat a lot of pawpaw, ripe pawpaw.
Okay.
That may help you too. Okay?
Okay.
If you're still getting pain, well then you probably have some kind of cyst. But pawpaw, that fruit, it's very good for any stomach complaint.
Okay.
All right. Do you know your prayer time?
I think it's 12 to 1.
No. It's 11 to 1. 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., okay?
11.
And I told you that you need to face the north, right?
Yes, the north, yes.
That's it. You take care now.
Can I have a card in for my brother, please?
Where is your brother?
He's in Clarendon, where am I? I'm also in Clarendon.
Okay, why you want a reading for him?
He's not doing well, and I told him, I talked to him yesterday that I'm going to call and get a reading for him. So go ahead, man.
All right, listen, you wouldn't really get a reading for your brother now, but I'll answer a question. Think about your brother and call any number in the range of 1 to 10. Any number at all.
8.
8?
Yeah.
Let's see what comes up. The card that come up is regret. Is he in love?
No.
But he don't with nobody right now?
No.
So he's suffering from loneliness, He's actually going through a depression.
Okay.
Does he seem depressed sometime?
Yeah, sometimes, but, and he's sick because, took him to the doctor sometime and he getting some medication.
What the doctor say wrong with him?
A lot of things says he has high blood pressure and some of his organs not functioning properly.
All right. He needs companionship, though. He needs to get happy, Yes, he needs a reason to be alive. Yeah. Okay?
Okay.
You ever used to drink?
Not that often. No one then used to do it. It stopped. No, it stopped.
Okay. But this card that you pull for him is really called regret. So he have a lot of deep regrets about the past.
Okay.
That can be very damaging,
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So he really need to pay a lot more attention to his health. Do some walking every day, like 30 minutes walk every day. Simple things.
Walk, and sometimes when you walk, you have a shortness of breath.
Well, he have to take his time and do it. It's possible that his heart is not very good at all, right?
That's what the doctor told him.
Yeah, if he walk and get short of breath, his heart is not firing in all spark plugs. So if that is true, he needs to use a lot of cayenne pepper. Cayenne, he can buy cayenne pepper powder.
Yes.
Sprinkle it on his food and eat his food every day.
Okay.
And tell him not to fill his belly with food and then go lay down. Sleep, because it can make your heart worse.
Okay.
You need to go sleep on a fairly empty stomach.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But he needs to get a proper reading done. He can call me anytime. My number is 844-2295. That is 844-2295.
I would have to call on his behalf because he doesn't understand much about the phone. You have a phone.
All right, but you have to let me talk to him personally, okay?
Okay, so I can call and to talk to him personally.
Yeah, man. So you take care now.
Okay, thanks.
Bless it. Take it easy.
Bless it.
Good. 13 after 2. Greetings. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm very good.
Okay, how can we help you?
Yes.
How can I help you?
Card reading.
You need a card reading. You ever had a card reading before?
It's about 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Okay, let's see what goes on now. Hold on. Call any number in a range of 1 to 10.
6. Hello? 6.
Yeah, come again.
4.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
10.
Come again.
7.
Okay. The first card here is called Satisfaction, which means that you will end up very satisfied with your life, you know. Even if you're a bit depressed now, you'll get over it, okay?
Yes.
Your second card here is a son. You have any children?
Yes.
What do you have?
4 boys.
4 boys?
Yes.
Any girls?
4 girls.
4 girls and 4 boys and 4 girls?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Are you close to all them?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's a card here, the Prince of Action, suggesting that one of your sons is going to go into the military.
Okay.
A military job, either police or soldier, right?
Okay.
You have another card here, and it's called Valor. This card shows that you get a lot of fight in this life,
That's right.
but
That's true.
you stood your ground very firmly,
Yes.
and you stood the test of time, right?
Yes.
You have another card here now called Strength. Do you have a daughter who is very close to you?
Yes.
How you get along with your oldest daughter?
Could you repeat for me?
How you get along with your oldest daughter, the older one?
Not bad. Not bad.
Now, there's a daughter that will always be close to you no matter how old you get. She'll be a major source of strength in your life. She may not be the oldest one, you know, but it's one of them, okay?
Yes.
Another card here now called the Hanged Man. Any diabetes in your family?
Nothing about my knowledge.
Well, it is important that you eat properly, eat more green leafy vegetables, right?
Uh-huh.
What is important is that you cut down on rice. How often you eat rice?
Regularly.
Huh?
I eat it every day.
But if you eat rice every day, you could be setting yourself up for diabetes, you know.
Uh-huh.
That's what rice does, yes, because it turns into sugar in your belly, right?
Okay.
So be careful. You need to eat more green leafy vegetables.
Okay, sir.
Eat rice on Sundays, all right?
Yes.
You can't tell a man don't eat rice on Sundays. I mean, that would be total disrespect, right?
Yes.
You may even get beat up and chased off the block. Not true. Tell a man to eat rice and peas on a Sunday, you must mad. But anyway, just avoid eating rice during the week. All right?
I will.
I know it would be illegal to tell you not to eat rice and peas on Sundays, so I'm not going to tell you that. I will tell you it is quite legal and proper for me to tell you don't eat it during the week. So narrow it down to one day. If not, you're going to become diabetic, my friend.
Okay.
Trust me, you wouldn't want that. There's another card here now that shows that you've been on Earth many times before.
Okay.
Another card here now called Instability, which means that your love life may be a bit unstable. How you get along in love?
Bad.
What's the problem? You don't have nobody?
Nobody right now.
But you've made quite a few children, right?
Yes.
How many baby mothers you have?
4.
Okay, all right. Turn off your radio, man. Quickly turn off your radio.
Yes.
You there?
Yes.
Okay, now things will change, but you're going to be lonely for a while, before things really change. You're going to just have to have faith, okay?
That's what I have faith.
Yes. What year are you born?
April, 6th of April.
19 what?
45.
1945?
Yes.
So you are a Jabari person. You're born the year of the rooster. Your perfect prayer time will be, between 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock in the evening.
Okay.
That is when the sun is setting, and you need to face the setting sun. So you need to face the west, okay?
Yes. Then east. What?
Face the west. You know the sunset in the west?
Yes.
So you're going to face the setting sun and prayer every evening.
Okay.
Because your prayer time is 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay.
That is sunset business, right?
Yes.
What's your biggest challenge now?
I need a work.
You need what?
Yes.
What you need? A job?
Yes, I need a job. That's right.
Well, why not just create a job for yourself? Huh?
Yeah, I could do.
Huh?
I could try it.
No, but I think that every human being could actually create a job for himself,
Yes.
A job not hard to create. You just have to look around and see what it is that people need and supply it.
That's right.
We call it the power of supply and demand. Right?
That's right.
There's a lot you can do for yourself,
I know that.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
I have a friend who get to realize that a lot of older people have a lot of pain, right? And he went around, he bought some olive oil, right?
Yes.
And he will go to people's homes and massage them. And he has done very well for himself,
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, I understand.
I mean, he's driving a BMW right now. He just massage people. That's what he does. And I'm not talking about no rude massage, I'm talking about massage people to help them with them pain.
Yes.
I'm not talking about because you have some place called massage parlors that is really sex houses. I'm not talking about that kind of massage at all.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
When I was in the Dominican Republic, I met a man one day. You know the man name? The man named Jesus, right? You understand?
Yes.
The brethren named Jesus. Right? And the brethren, he might drive a Chris car too, I could almost swear it's a BMW as well, right? And how that brethren make his money? The brethren say one day, him was so flat on his face he couldn't even buy Pampers for my little daughter, right? And him get the idea. So him take a chair, him buy a black shoe polish and a brown shoe polish and a 2 shoe brush, get 2 rag, and he went out into one mall, and he said, free shoe shine, and people run come, and he shine them shoes free. And then him say, in terms him pick up donations, and people just drop some coins in the thing. So him notice how much coins or how much money they will drop. So if most people drop, say, a $5, them start charge $5. If most people drop $10, when start charge $10. But the fact remains is, this brethren end up doing so well that day that him get about 2 more tall chairs made, put them in 2 different malls, and put 2 other young boys to work for him. The brethren end up about, well, I don't know, I may be exaggerating, or he may be exaggerating what him tell me, but it sounds like he have quite a few fellas in different malls shining shoes for him, right? And he collect and he give them a cut out of it, and he's looking good. He's doing well. He's paying his rent. He have nice car, and he's doing very well, right? We call it the art of being attentive to service, supply and demand, right? You have a case in Jamaica where everybody love patties, right? Not one Jamaican don't make a patty. You ever see a Jamaican make parties yet?
Yes.
Huh?
Repeat for me?
You ever see a Jamaican make a party?
No.
But that is scandalous, not you? Because all the party houses sell a bag of parties every day, not you?
We have 1 minute leave on this call.
No problem. Why don't read your cards already?
Okay.
All the party houses sell parties, right?
Yes.
Jamaicans love parties real bad, you know.
Yes.
But there's nobody making parties, so do something. It couldn't take you 10 minutes to learn to make a party, right?
Yes.
And they will sell. All you have to do is make about 50 and give them away.
Okay.
And then people will harass you for parties every day after that.
True.
Right?
Yes.
So please, don't starve yourself no longer.
Okay.
Get up and give yourself a job, okay?
Okay, will do.
You take care now.
You too.
Bless
And
you.
all the best.
Take it easy. Greetings. Greetings. Greetings.
Nice. Hold on, let me turn off the radio.
Greetings.
Sorry about that.
No problem. How can I help you?
Sure. Can I get a card reading, please?
Yes, you can. You ever did it before?
Yes.
How long ago that was?
That was last year, March.
Okay. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
8.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
10.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
5.
Good. Now hold on. When is your birthday?
14th of this month.
What year?
7-3.
14th of January?
Sorry?
The 14th of January?
Yes.
1973. 73, right?
Yes.
So that means you're ruling in 72 because the power of a year begin like February.
Okay.
Spiritually, okay?
Yes.
So you rule in 72, so you are an Abasi person. That means you're born the year of the rat, right?
Okay.
That means you will be an excellent caregiver, taking care of old people and children.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You know?
You told me that.
I told you that before?
All the time.
Oh, well, but do you agree with that?
Sure.
But you
always did.
you ever worked taking care of old people, ever?
Yes, I did it. Yeah, I did it recently.
All right, listen, you got some people that geared for some things. They're born to do some things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you got some other people who just couldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, I met someone once who cannot take care of old people.
Okay.
They just don't have the patience. They just can't take the smell. They keep complaining for them back. They just can't deal with it. No, that's a different type. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But if that person was a person born the year of the rat, then we would not have that conversation. The conversation would be the opposite. They would tell me how much they love old people and blah, blah. You get it now?
Mm-hmm.
So you got different strokes for different folks.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
When you said definitely?
Yeah.
I would say I would say lifinitely. Right? So your prayer time is midnight. Your prayer time is 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's midnight. They call 12 o'clock midnight perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm faced the north, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Your first card here is called success, which means that you will find success eventually.
Okay.
Don't give up. Okay?
Never.
Are you in love?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of? Are you seeing or smelling anyone? Do you have an undercover lover?
Too many people like me.
Huh?
Too many people like me.
Too many people actually like you?
Sure.
Like love you?
Look so.
So how you deal with that?
So.
Huh?
It seems so. Anyway, I have my baby father. We were getting along, but we're not. Oh no, we're not talking. He was here in Jamaica last year.
Are he not talking to you now?
We don't talk to each other.
But when is his birthday?
The 24th of August, 6/8.
1968?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's a monkey. He's born the year of the monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have some money argument?
Not that I know, no.
So why you can't get along? As far as I know, the rat and the monkey not that bad. So what's the problem?
I don't know. Maybe I'm too feisty.
You too
I'm too
feisty?
outspoken.
Are you sure that you're not being rude too? Huh?
That to a time.
Well, just avoid being abusive to men, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be abusive. All right?
And there's this other one that likes me. He's just my friend. Nothing more.
You tell him that he's just your friend?
Of course, all the time.
He believe that? He go with he run with that? He accept that kind of thing? Oh, cause
I told you about him once. You told me that don't ever let him land in my airport because he's every bastard.
Oh boy. Well. All right, let's leave that alone then. You have a card here called Success, which means that success will find you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Your second card here is now called Endeavor. Well, an opportunity is coming for you to travel sometime soon.
Can't wait.
You can't wait?
Mm.
Okay, but you know you're going to have to get your jobs and your shots, right?
I'm afraid.
Huh?
Honestly.
You're afraid,
I'm
not
so
you?
scared of that thing.
Oh
No.
my gosh, man. But I would say you have to get shots and jobs if you want to catch planes, no? So.
And I want to tell you, sorry to interrupt, I have this church member, the church that I attend. She had high blood pressure, and she took it other day, sometime in, I think, November.
A woman?
Yeah. I know she ended up in a coma.
Why?
Where she's now fighting for her life at the hospital.
Why? What happened to her? Was she had vaccine?
She took the shot, she took the thing. It sent up her pressure.
Yeah.
And went in a coma.
Wow.
As we speak, she's in the hospital, battling for life.
All right, but some people will say that whether she get that done or not, she probably would have the same problem. In other words, you have some things that's coincidence, and then there's some things that cause some things, right? The truth is, though, that when you have different people of different blood types, right? And then everyone get the same vaccine, right? Naturally, it's going to have different reaction on different blood types.
That's what I say to you.
So those who lucky will be lucky, right?
Right. I remember some people immune system is stronger than others.
Right. And those who not lucky will not be lucky. And that's very, that's the way it is.
I'll do it if I have to do it to travel.
Man, you see, when it comes to traveling, people will do whatever them have to do, get whatever shots and jabs and go about their business, man. Nobody no business, people no business. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, they say, okay, you have to be beaten with many stripes before you catch a plane. I say, okay, come beat me, man. And you just get in beaten, and then you just go up on the flight and just cool and just cry mid-flight, and just by the time you reach the other side, you stop crying and dry your eyes and get off the plane smiling, right? That's what we do, right? So, but there's a son here. You have any sons?
No.
No children?
Just one daughter.
Well, at least you broke your dogs, right? She have any children?
Not yet.
How old she is?
She'll be 25 this year, March coming.
All right, she's still young, but you're gonna have you're not gonna make a son again, but I suspect you're gonna have a grandson.
You told me that.
Oh gosh. Well, two things.
He's gonna be my grandma's boy.
True things never come alive, man.
You tell me, man.
Oh gosh. And then hold on. There's a woman here in wedding gown.
Okay.
You ever get married yet?
Never.
Huh?
Never.
Well, guess what?
You tell me I'm going to get married.
It's going to happen. Believe you me.
I know.
Believe you me.
I know.
You see, I'll be shocked if it don't happen within the next 4 years. It's going to happen. You have a next card here now, and it says content, suggesting that you will live to a very good old age and be very contented with your life.
Nice, you told me that too.
So some juicy things gonna go on. You have another card here, so no called conflict. No, sometimes you just have to learn to choose your words wisely when it comes to man.
True.
How often you wear pants? Every day? Huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. There's a lot of things happening that people don't notice,
Yeah.
When a woman wears pants every day like that, afterwards she tend to become masculine, or at least she appear to be kind of mannish, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about sexual orientation.
No, man, I listen all the time.
I'm talking about there's a certain behavior. All right, listen. Let's be fair now. If you have a man and then put on a frock, a skirt, and them thing there, you don't want him again? You don't want him no more, don't you? But yet the woman can put on the man pants. Them even wear man brief too, Yes, mama, they go go beach and all, but with wearing man brief, right?
Yeah.
Make a man put on a panty and go beach. Big problem,
Yeah.
The work will all come to an end for him, right? So, I think that there's a subtle disadvantage to a woman when she indulges in wearing men's garments all the time. Another thing too, the vagina was not designed to be in the pants, It run it hot like a radiator.
Yeah.
And you end up with these infections.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah, thank God I've never ever.
It don't happen to you?
I've never ever gotten that before.
You're lucky. But it happened to a lot of females.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yes. So wear some skirts sometime,
No, always.
Fight for your femininity.
I'm going to wear a lot of skirts and dresses because I attend church.
The church?
If I'm not going to church, I wear a skirt and my dress.
When you going to church?
I go to church often. I'm baptized.
Okay, all right. Okay. But if there was no church, then be pants right through.
Right through.
Let me thank God for the church. All right. The church saved the day. I know you have another card here called victory. That means that you are on a victory path,
I know.
Something real nice is going to happen for you.
I know.
I can only advise you that when you meet a man that you find interesting, dress as feminine as possible and avoid shouting at man.
Okay.
Some women carry it to a whole different level.
True.
We need to learn ethics and behavior,
That's true. That's
some of us don't have no behavior. Right?
Yeah.
And somebody need to teach how to behave.
True.
Most women right now don't even offer the man a massage. The men not getting treated right at all, So the men keep searching to find a young lady that would treat him right. But most women don't know how to treat a man. And unfortunately, a lot of men don't know how to talk to a woman, right?
True.
They raise their voice too much and talk down to the woman, right? That's a problem too,
Yeah.
I think the whole of we need to grow up, man. Not true?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any questions?
Well, you tell me about my daughter. I already asked about my daughter.
Yeah.
And you tell me about myself already, the little that I know.
Ma'am, everything is going to be just fine. You remember your prayer time, right?
11 to 1.
But just pray at your prayer time.
to 1 a.m.
Yeah, pray at your prayer time. Like, do it religiously.
I do.
Okay?
Yeah, let me ask you one question. I'll just ask you something.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little about my sister? I have this caring sister that loves us so much, that loves her sibling, well, the entire family.
When is your birthday?
September 23rd, 64.
64. 23 is the official number of success. She's an Ihiosa woman. She's born the year of the dragon. She's actually compatible with you,
Very.
Right?
We get along. Yep.
No, she's actually a no-nonsense woman still, but she is a kind soul.
Very.
Right?
Very.
But that don't mean that people can take big advantage of her neither.
Never.
She have another side to her.
Yep.
Where she can be very tough when she's tough, you know.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
But she knows something about love.
Yes, she does.
She knows something about caring.
Yes, she does.
And she knows she's a humanitarian soul, you know?
Definitely.
She'll be fine, but what she need to protect her brain, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she need to buy some extra virgin olive oil and use it in place of the usual cooking oils.
Okay.
So that she would not develop any kind of Alzheimer's or forgetfulness. Huh?
Mm-hmm. I was about to say, where she was working before in the hospital, she developed some lungs problem, or her lungs is damaged.
Lungs?
Scar for life. Because when she was working, they didn't give any protective gear.
Oh.
Nothing to cover the nose or whatever.
In a hospital?
Yeah, she was working in the hospital over there. Not here, you know.
What was she doing in there?
England. In England.
She was handling some kind of chemicals?
Yes. Usually clean the floor as well as, you know, give medication or whatever to patient.
Oh. Well, tell her that she need to drink the virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Every night before she go to bed. Like take a shot of it. And she need to also drink mullein.
Mullein.
Yeah,
okay.
mullein.
You talk about that.
Mullein. Another herb called hyssop. HYSSOP.
Okay, hyssop.
And a herb called lobelia.
Lobelia.
LOBILIA.
Okay.
No, if she make lobelia tea and drink it too strong, it will make her puke down the place. She will vomit because it is an emetic herb. It's a herb that's designed to make you vomit. But she'll vomit up a lot of things that need to come up too, you know.
Okay.
But if she use it lightly or blend it with other herbs, she wouldn't vomit, and it'll be very helpful to her lungs.
Okay.
There's another herb called Fenugreek that can actually help clean the lungs very well. That's FENUGREEK, Fenugreek. Okay? Okay. So between Fenugreek, mullein, hyssop, and lobelia, you use them all the time, you sell off, lungs-wise, okay?
Definitely, I'll tell her.
All right, and don't use words like definitely. Say lifinitely. That's the word.
Sure.
Yeah, we can have people telling me how to talk. Yeah, we need to start telling yourself how to talk. Right? But them teach us a number of things that is ridiculous so far that we need to unlearn, right? Yeah. Yeah. So you take it easy, okay?
Well, thanks much, yeah, man.
Bless you.
All right, you too.
Aye. It's now 2:41. It's now 2:41 in Jamaica. Now, some people, you know, get swellings, different parts in their body. Some people will just have a swollen foot. Some people have a swollen face. Some people, sometimes the side of your face gets swell. And no matter what you do, it still swell up. You know? But if you have any swelling, there's certain herbs that was designed to deal with it, you know. There's a herb called burdock. 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 It's very good for swellings. Even herbs like comfrey. COMFREY. Herbs like elder. ELDER. Herbs like fenugreek. FENUGREEK. Then there's hops. HOPS. Mugwort. That's MUGWORT. Then there's oreganum. That's ORIGANUM. Oreganum. Then there's parsley. PARSLEY. Another herb called tansy. TANSY. Then there's white oak bark. That's white oak, OAK, white oak bark. Then there's a herb called white lily. Then there's wintergreen. Then there's wood sage. Another one called wormwood. Another one named yellow dock. A herb called chamomile, Camomile, and a herb called dill, Dill, dill. Now you have some people who are prone to tonsillitis. Them get tonsil problems all the time, and they need herbs that will stop that from happening. You will need herbs like mullein, Mullein. You need herbs like white pine. That's white pine. Then there's echinacea, ECHINACEA, echinacea. Then there's red root, sage, golden seal, tansy. You can use these teas strong and gargle with them every few minutes and swallow a mouthful every now and then. These is herbs that will help your tonsillitis. But then you got some people now have a bigger problem like tuberculosis. Wow, you need to deal with that. If it's tuberculosis, well, you would need comfrey for sure. COMFREY. You need myrrh, MYRRH. But other herbs like skunk cabbage will work too. Skunk cabbage, SKUNK. Skunk cabbage, wild cherry bark, that's also good. Sanicle, SANICLE. Then there's golden seal, bayberry bark, that's BAYBERRY, bayberry bark. Then there's burdock, BURDOCK, burdock root. Then there's a herb called colt's foot, COLTSFOOT, a herb called yellow dock. But there's another herb that people don't know so well, but you can get it. It's called elecampane, ELECAMPANE, elecampane root. Then there's plantain, English plantain, slippery elm, vervine, celandine, CELANDINE, that's celandine, rosemary, wood betony, which is really leaf of life, that's wood betony, bethroot, BETHROOT, red root, and a herb called horehound. Horehound is one of the greatest herbs you can get for tuberculosis or anything to do with your lungs. HOREHOUND, horehound. It's now 2:46 in Jamaica. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty. And right here with me is Royalty at the musical controls. Now let's talk about something else. Yeah. Let's talk about the onion remedy. Here's a simple remedy available to everyone who have suffer from prostate disease. Those who already suffer from it can also try this. So it's good for people who never suffer from prostate disease, and it's also good for those who already suffer from it. All right? Know first that in all men from 25 years, the prostate accumulates toxins due to urine and semen, sperm, which pass through the urethra. The prostate also participates in the composition of sperm by adding a secretion that is not entirely eliminated from this gland. When the residual secretions stay there, it participates in its progressive intoxication. This will lead to inflammation, swelling of the gland, and its inability to play its role, thus affecting sex life. So people get sexual weakness, premature ejaculation, etc. To keep this gland in good condition until your old age, it is important to detoxify it periodically. Conventional medicine does not yet offer us anything concrete and reliable to protect our prostate from premature old age. But among the panoply of solutions offered by herbal medicine, we have drawn a simple, inexpensive, and less restrictive recipe: onion juice. Here's the recipe. You're going to take 8 large onions, or a dozen if they're medium size. You remove the peels, remove the dry skin of the onions, and clean them properly. Then you cut them roughly, then either pound them in a mortar or juice them in a juice extractor, or you can grate them and squeeze out the juice with a rag. Do not put them in a blender to avoid adding water, okay? Because no water mustn't go with that. So you can collect the pure onion juice using a scarf or a clean cloth or a good strainer. You can use the red onions because they're more powerful than the other onions, but the other onions can work as well. So you're going to drink a glass of this juice early one morning before breakfast. You're going to repeat the operation 3 weeks later, then a third time after another 3 weeks. That's all. You have just rid your prostate of all kinds of toxins. The gland regains its youthful state. Repeat this series of operations every 10 years. Even at 75 years old, without a problem with your blood circulation, you will still be firm as a young person. Remember, it is strongly advised to take this juice in the morning on an empty stomach. You can mix it with a little honey, but you can't use water. And I'm going to tell you, it's the most horrible tasting thing you probably will ever try in your lifetime. But it's well worth it. It's well worth the horrors. This is now 2:50, or about 10 minutes to 3 o'clock in Jamaica. Let's talk about walking, though, the gift of walking. A lot of people don't understand the importance of taking a walk. Now, the human body was designed to walk. Our bodies function better when we walk. We are healthier in hundreds of ways when we walk. There's almost nothing we can do for our own personal health that creates more benefit than walking. Walking 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, actually reduces the rate of people becoming diabetic by over half, We have an epidemic of diabetes here in the Western Hemisphere. The number of diabetics have doubled over the last 10 years. And people are saying that over 40% of the healthcare funding goes to the diabetic program around the world. We could cut the number of new diabetics by more than half if people simply walk for a half hour a day, 5 days a week. The benefits of walking are so good that they are hard to believe. We are far less likely to have strokes, heart disease, and high blood pressure when we walk. When we walk, there's a 43% reduction in the risk of stroke. Walking reduces hypertension, high blood pressure. The human body have over 100,000 miles of blood vessels in it. And those blood vessels are more supple and healthy. When you walk, walking is clearly what our body is designed by God and Mother Nature to do. We resist disease more effectively when we walk. Walking cuts the risk of chronic conditions, and walking improves our body's ability to resist cancer or recover from cancer. All right. A woman who walks would have a 20% likelihood of not getting breast cancer and a 31% likelihood of not getting colon cancer. Men who walk are 2/3 less likely to get prostate cancer and a 60% lower risk of colon cancer. Men who do have prostate cancer, who walk, will have a 46% lower chance of dying from prostate cancer than men who have prostate cancer and don't walk. Women with breast cancer who walk may have a 50% reduction. At adolescence, walking at adolescence cut down the risk of having cancer later on in life by 60%. Your body needs to walk. We have better internal chemistry when we walk. We are significantly less likely to catch a cold when we walk. People who walk 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, have a 45% shorter symptom time when we catch a cold. Walking has shown to reduce the cell deterioration in the brains of people who are genetically at high risk of getting Alzheimer's disease. Walking actually increases brain health and the size of the brain of people over the age of 60. Walking can have a major positive impact on depression. Studies have shown that walking 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, have a more positive impact than most of the antidepressant medication and would significantly increase the effectiveness of the medications if you walk. People who walk will also be significantly happier and less likely to be depressed. Walking creates positive neurochemicals, and it is the easiest exercise strategy to maintain over time. It doesn't take much effort or equipment to walk. You don't need to run or jog or swim to get the benefit of walking. The human physiological need to walk is a basic need that we can meet by just walking. Walking strengthens the heart. Walking strengthens our bones. Walking half hour a day have countless health benefits that exceeds the benefit of losing 20 pounds. In fact, an overweight person who walks would have a lower health risk than a slim person who don't walk. The health risk of not walking is great. The medical benefits of walking is huge. The very best news is that we don't have to walk a straight 30 minutes. We can break it up into shorter intervals and still benefit hugely from walking. We can walk 15 minutes twice a day and get the same benefits, the same health benefits. Two 20-minute walks a day will do great things for the human body. We all need to walk. We owe it to ourselves. We would be healthier and stronger and happier as a people if we would only walk 30 minutes a day. Excuse my cough. My throat getting dry, you know. It's 2:57 in Jamaica. 2:57 in Jamaica. May take another short break. I think my throat getting a bit dry here now. So we take another short break and get right to you. Remember that at 5 o'clock, we have the Sunny Side Up with Francois and Paula Ann Porter Jones. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. It's 2:57 now in Jamaica. That's 3 minutes to 3 o'clock. We'll be right back. Yeah. It's now 19 minutes after 3 o'clock in Jamaica. Let's talk about the way we treat children. This is a letter written by a head teacher in Singapore. It is really important for teachers and parents and for children to hear this letter. It reads, Dear parents, the exams for your children are due to start soon. I know you are really anxious for your child to do well. But please remember, amongst the students who will be sitting for their exams, there is an artist who doesn't need to understand maths. There's an entrepreneur who doesn't care about history or English literature. There's a musician whose chemistry marks won't matter at all. There's a sports person whose physical fitness is more important than their grade in physics. If your child does get top marks, that's great. But if he or she doesn't, please don't take away their self-confidence and their dignity from them. Tell them it's okay. It's just an exam. They are cut out for much bigger things in life. Tell them no matter what they score, that you love them. And please don't judge them. Please do this. And when you do, watch your children conquer the world. One exam or low mark won't take away their dreams or their talent. And please don't think that doctors and engineers are the only happy people in the world. With great regards, warmest regards, the principal. You know, it is important to note that exams are important, but they're not everything. Grades are good, but they don't define you. Don't let one exam or one grade define your whole future. There's so much potential right inside of you. And remember, one of the greatest geniuses in history, the great Albert Einstein, said, everyone's a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it may spend its whole life believing that it's stupid. Don't let other people's measurement of success become yours. This, my friend, is wisdom unveiling. It's now 3:22 in Jamaica. Greetings. Greetings. Good night. That one dropped asleep. Greetings. Greetings.
Good night.
Yeah, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, how can we serve you?
Yes, can I get a card reading, please?
Okay, let's literally do it. You ready?
Oh, yes.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
Okay, 4.
Hold on. Come again?
7.
Come again?
5.
Come again?
2.
Come again?
8.
Come again?
7.
Come again?
1.
That's it.
Okay.
What is your age now?
52.
Okay. Your first card here is called Success. Success. Yes. Success suggests that even though you may have had some hard times, right?
Yes, yes.
You're going to meet with success, you know. You and success will become very good friends down the road.
I know.
So go and walk down the street because you and success is going to meet up, you know.
Okay.
And it's going to be sweet, okay?
Okay, yes.
Now, some people believe that they will never be successful, but you don't know what door success will come through. You don't know what window success will crawl through, you know.
Okay.
Let me tell you this. I know a woman who thought she will never be successful in life.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
She tell me everything she tried, she failed.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
And, somebody had an old piano.
Yes.
And them call a man to repair it.
Okay.
Now, this man who repaired the piano is a man that's good when it comes to playing piano,
Yes.
You don't know the man love off the woman, man. The woman was a maid, at the people in them house. The brethren love off the woman. When I say love off, I mean love off. No more love never left after him done. Love off the woman, right?
Okay.
But how him get to the woman now, him teach her how to ping pong.
Okay.
And then it shocked him to see how quick she catch on.
Oh.
Well, that is chapter and verse, because the woman ended up being a better player than most people he taught before. And him and the woman ended up married.
Wow.
Now, this is a woman that, in my view, I don't think she was very fortunate in her love life at all, right?
Okay.
She's fortunate with him, though, because him took her with him to Switzerland.
Yes.
Because he had a son in Switzerland, his son sent for him, and him carry her with him.
Yes.
And they met life in Switzerland.
Wow.
And they came back to the Caribbean every 5 years or so.
Yes.
And they bought a nice house in Barbados,
Isn't that nice?
And they lived happily ever after. They never had no children, but they were successful.
Wow.
Yes. I think she ended up writing a book,
Yes.
And the book did well on the market too. It wasn't exactly a bestseller, but she got some good reviews.
Okay.
And she turned out to be a happy woman.
Yes.
She just needed that help, that boost, that helping hand, that person who can believe in her.
Yes.
And guess what happened now?
Mm-hmm.
We never know she was such a good-looking woman all along,
Yeah?
No, she never looked cute to me, really.
Wow.
You see, when she went and come back, and I'm not talking about makeup, I'm talking about just a woman, how she put herself together.
Yes.
When she came back, she was a mistress, man.
Wow.
So, you never know, You never know. Success will find you down the road or up the street.
Yes.
Or somewhere in my area. Hey. You have another card here now called the Emperor.
Right.
Did you get along with your daddy?
Yes.
What became of him?
He's still around. We talk over the Christmas and stuff like that.
So it would be fair to say you have your father's blessing then?
Yes.
Okay.
He's the one I grow with,
Okay. All right. There's a son here. You have any children?
One son for two, yes.
We see him, yeah. He's the Prince of Aspiration. How is he doing?
He's okay.
Good. You have another card here now, and it's the son, which is the official card of marriage. Have you ever been married?
No.
But don't catch you, don't pass you yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Oh, me or him?
You never get married?
Yes, man. I was married once. My husband died.
Okay, well, who knows? Maybe you either get married again or meet a man that is definitely husband material.
Okay.
But something good will happen in the love life area. And this is the official marriage card, right?
Yes.
So you're still wife material, right? There's a card here called Prosperity, suggesting that you will be prosperous.
Wow.
And hold on. You got the a queen card here that shows that you will actually be a wife again, for sure.
Wow.
And you have a card called the Magician, suggesting that there's going to be a miracle in your life.
Oh, dear.
So now you tell me if you're not special.
I know.
Because I can argue with you that you are more special than you thought.
Thank you. Yeah.
You have a specialty that cannot be bought.
I know.
So keep your eyes open.
Yes.
Because worst case scenario, Joe Grind put on his brand new Joe Grind t-shirt and come jogging in your area. That's worst case scenario. But good case scenario is you meet a man that is not exactly a Joe Grind, but he's a man that can be respected.
Yes.
And a man that you can really and truly take under your wing and know that even if you don't have no wings, you can still take him under your wings.
Okay.
Or maybe him is the one have the wings and he take you under his wings, but what the heck? You'll be fine. So now, you have any questions?
Yes.
What's the question?
My eyes. Oh dear. I don't know. My eyes just foggy. My eye at times.
Both your eyes foggy?
Yes.
But that's not nice.
Yes.
You need to actually see the brethren. You can't have a brethren and can't see him and empty there. So, your eyes foggy every day?
Since the past 2 months, November, December, into the eye specialist.
You went to the eye specialist?
Yes.
What them say?
Because I have diabetes. They said,
you know, diabetes can cause that, yes?
Yes. That is the damaging at the back of the eye there.
So wait, how long you been diabetic?
Over 10 years.
Okay. And do you eat things that them say you must not eat?
You see me? I'm a lady that's very strict with my diet, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very strict.
I don't eat anything at all.
You eat rice?
Well, and if I eat rice, it's when I don't have food, like hard food in the house. And I said, well, I don't have a choice. But not often.
If diabetes taking a toll on you, you really should not eat rice, period.
Okay.
Rice is dangerous.
Okay.
Because
I don't hardly eat rice.
Yeah,
I don't hardly eat
dangerous
rice.
if you're diabetic. Eat a lot of greens. I'm sure you can eat some soup, man. So much carrots.
Yeah, man, that's what I do, you know. A lot of greens.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you can wash your eyes with something really natural. Like something soft, like very, very young jelly water.
Okay.
That's very soft.
Okay.
Soft water, right?
Yes.
Golden seal is a good herb that can wash your eyes too.
Okay.
Without any fear of damaging your eyes. Yes. English plantain is also an excellent herb for your eyes.
Okay.
Right? But basically you have to make sure that you don't slip sugar-wise, diabetes-wise.
I don't know.
A lot of people go blind because of diabetes, you know.
I know.
So, you know, you have to take it very serious. There's no laughing matter at all.
I know.
Right?
I spent so much money on my eyes.
Yeah. Do you ever take a walk in the mornings?
No, I don't walk, but I exercise.
Why you don't walk? Why you don't walk?
I don't walk because I do my exercise in the morning and in the morning and in the evening. I do my exercise.
Yeah, but no matter what exercise you do, it's not quite like walking, you know.
Okay.
You need to walk. Walk half an hour every morning.
Yes.
Unless it's heavy rainfall.
Yes.
Walk.
Yes. Okay.
Walking can change your life. It's a life-changing thing if you do it every day.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
There's nothing that can help you like walking.
Okay.
Another thing too. Always pour virgin olive oil or extra virgin olive oil. Put a drop of it in your navel.
Yes.
Every morning when you wake up and every night before you go to bed, put a drop of olive oil in your navel and rub it about an inch around your navel.
Okay.
That does wonders because sometimes, you know, there's some nerve endings that go to the navel and when they get dry, it can have a very bad effect on your eyes.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
So by anointing your navel with oil, you could actually do a lot for your eyes.
Okay.
And not only eyes, but other body parts as well.
Yes.
The navel is a very secret place, you know.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So that's what you need to do.
Mm.
And take that walk.
Yes, I will.
And you'll be just fine. But for diabetes, one of the herbs that is very special for diabetes is mullein.
Oh.
Mullein. You can buy it at almost every herbal shop.
Yes.
Try to drink a cup of that tea every day when you wake up.
I did talk to you one time and you said I must drink a cup of neem tea.
Neem is also excellent.
Right.
Neem and mullein is very good together.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So you take care of yourself now.
Oh, my son is here. Can you get a card reading, please?
Yes.
Okay, please.
Good night.
Hello.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, I don't really use the code hello, right?
Right.
I prefer say good night or greetings, you know?
Greetings.
Yeah, man, because hello sound ridiculous, you know. You talk about hell and lowness, you know what I mean?
Right.
It don't sound good at all. So, let's give you a rating. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
6.
Okay, come again.
2.
Come again.
4.
4.
Yes.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
3.
Okay. Now, what is promised to you is satisfaction, you know. It is promised that you will find satisfaction in your life.
Right.
That's what is promised to you by the powers that be, right?
Yeah.
Your first card here is the Queen of Nurture. Do you have a girlfriend?
Not at the moment.
Okay, but you're going to get one because Queen means wife. So someday you're going to definitely get married.
Yeah.
Your second card here is called Prudence, suggesting that you will live to a good age and have some monies coming in, even at old age.
Yeah.
You have a third card here, and it's a son. So, no children yet?
Not yet.
You're going to get a son. You have another card here now called Success, suggesting that you will find the route, find the way, find the path to success.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a trade?
Yes.
What's your trade?
Painting.
Painting?
Yeah.
Okay. So you paint houses?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you something. How long you been painting?
Over 10, 11 years now.
Right. And in that time till now, is it true or is it true that you never had business cards?
True.
You never had business cards?
Yeah, true.
Huh?
True.
So why you never get some business cards made? Explain that.
No, because during those times I've never been on my own. It's always there, like being with a company, so we got jobs. And
Yes, but right now you know you can paint by yourself, right?
Right.
So get some business cards printed. Okay?
True.
You see,
I
if
thought about it before.
No, it's not you thought about it, you know. You never thought about it. It's your ancestors was telling you about it. And you believe it's you telling yourself about it. Right?
You're right.
Enough time people believe that what them tell themselves is what them tell themselves. They don't realize it's what them ancestors telling them. Or what God tell them. Them think it's them tell themselves. But even so, even if it's you tell yourself that, then you don't listen to yourself then. You've been disobeying yourself.
Yeah.
But if a man disobey himself, then him can get a beating for that, you know, because it's him very self tell him to do something. Look how long yourself been telling you to do something and you refuse to do it. Right?
Yeah.
So if a man's self can instruct him, then how could anyone else instruct him when him own self can't even talk to him?
Yeah.
So you disrespect yourself, you know? Yeah, man, you yourself, man. Listen, get some business cards printed, man.
Right.
You don't have to put no whole heap of thing on it. Just put what you feel like on it. You know, you don't need no whole heap of words. You just need a phone number on it and the fact that you is a painter.
Right.
So just get a card and mark whatever you want mark on it, right?
Right.
Executive Painters Association or some Ray, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? We paint it. Just put we paint it, right?
Yeah.
So you go to any construction site and you give the foreman a card and say, look, if you're around to painters, call me, man. Me the boat. Get my number, see my number there, right?
Yeah.
The man will take your card and put it on file. So anytime you need a spray painter, him just call you.
Yeah, it would be easier than I heard about.
Huh?
would be easier than word of mouth.
Man, sometimes, see, let me tell you some more word of mouth, right? Most of the time when you say Ray, a man don't have a pen on him to write down the number.
I forgot.
So you lose. Bet you have some business cards and you give them out. It work, Okay?
Cool.
That's what you need to do. Because you're missing out on money. Yeah, I know that you're missing some money, right?
Yeah.
You have another card here, and it says Valor. Now, do you believe that some people don't like you?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
Tell me why them don't like you.
Probably because some people might like you more. Some people
do what?
like you for no reason.
For no reason?
Mm-hmm.
But you have some people who you don't like, right?
Yeah, based on the attitude or whatnot, maybe. How would it be about?
There's one or two people that you don't like, right? Right? So as long as there's someone that you don't like, there's going to be someone that don't like you,
Right.
So if there's two people that you don't like, then the creation can provide with two other people that don't like you too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it works. So you have to learn to just be tolerant with everyone. Because the same person who you don't like may be the person who save your life next year.
Right.
Or give you a job, set you up in a nice job too, even though you don't like them. Right?
Right.
Now, when we don't like a person, we give off a negative vibe. So the person tend to know that things not right with me.
Yeah.
You can lose a lot that way,
True.
So it's possible that your attitude need to change a little bit, okay?
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Just see everyone as your family. And some people not compatible to you, right?
Right.
So obviously you're not going to get along, but don't put the meaning to it. Because what I see here is that you will end up doing well, but you need to get your business cards and printed.
Okay.
If a man doing a certain work for all 10, 11 years and never get business card printing, him not really serious enough about his trade.
Right.
You understand? Right?
Right.
Good. You have another card here now called Satisfaction, which means if you do the right thing, you'll have satisfaction. And a card called the Hangman, suggesting that you need to eat properly.
Yeah.
Do you have problems going to the bathroom sometime?
No.
So you're good, this all right?
Yeah.
What is your biggest challenge right now? What really bother you?
But in terms of
Anything.
dieting.
Anything.
Oh.
What you worry about most of the time?
Having money.
Money?
Yeah.
All right, if you worry about money, then you have to get those business cards printed. Anybody with a computer can print some for you.
Yeah, there are places that do those.
And there are places you can go and get it done too, right? So do that as quick as you possibly can.
Right.
Okay? There's always someone who wants some painting done. So you get like 200 business cards and you give them out. Your spirit will tell you who to give them to still as you go along, right?
Yes.
And you'll get jobs, man. Okay?
Yes.
Any questions? What year are you born?
1985.
What month?
July.
Okay. What date?
3rd.
12?
3rd.
3rd, okay. Well, if you're born the 3rd day of any month, you should have your own business. You should be doing your own thing.
Yeah.
3 is all about bossiness. Being your own boss, right?
Yeah.
And you said 83?
85.
85, okay. Okay, so you're born in the year of the ox.
Oh.
The ox is a extremely hardworking individual, the most hardworking people in the world.
Very true.
Right? Them don't find themselves in love very quickly because it take them a long time to even get to talk to a girl because More time them can't approach a girl.
True.
They don't know what to say to her. They may open their mouth and the words don't come out.
Very true.
You don't find that happen to you?
Very, very true.
Yeah, man. You could have brave a little bit more. And you come across a girl where you feel that you like, and oh my gosh, man, you open your mouth and not one word will come out.
True.
That happened to you?
Nervous or shy.
Huh?
Get nervous or shy.
Nervous. That happened to the oxmen all the time. Right?
Yes.
So, still don't give up. Don't give up. All right? You're going to be fine and things will work out. But first, you've got to put the best foot forward. Get some business cards printed. Okay?
Right.
All right. You take care, man.
Thank you.
Blessed. Remember your prayer time. Your prayer time would be 3. Let me see. 1 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Okay.
So between 1 o'clock in the night and 3 o'clock in the night is the perfect time for you to pray.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't find yourself wake up around them time a lot?
Sometimes.
Because that's the ox hours. In the African world, we don't call you ox. We call you bandele. You're a bandele man. But let me give you your direction. Because you have a special direction to face too, you know.
Yeah.
It's a whole heap of things that go with certain things. You pray at your prayer time and you face your direction of faith and power. So, wow. Let me see if I can find it here. Okay. Good. So, your direction would be north-northeast. That means you need to face the north, right?
Right.
And turn an inch to the right.
Right.
And you're facing your guardian angel.
Yes.
Your prayer time is 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. So if you pray at 2 o'clock in the night, that's perfect. Anywhere between 1 and 3. Okay?
Okay. Right.
So you take care now.
Right.
And don't worry, you'll get things done. Trust the powers that be. Trust Almighty God
Right.
and Mother Nature, okay?
Right.
Trust the two of them, okay?
Right.
All right. Raincoat. To wear a raincoat in your dream denotes protection by someone in power. Rainbow. To see a rainbow in your sleep signifies that you will make a solemn promise shortly to one who is about to leave this world. Radio. To hear a radio in your sleep denotes that you will discover a secret. Raffle. To dream that you conduct a raffle signifies a pleasant and profitable undertaking. Raft. To be adrift on a raft is a sign of protection and long life. It also indicates an abundance of wealth and happiness. Rags. To dream of old rags is a sign of unhappiness of short duration. Rain. To dream that it rains is a sign of riches in proportion to the rain. To dream that you get wet in the rain denotes loss of health. Okay. Now, scales. To dream of scales denote that you will be cheated out of your savings. Scaffold. To see a scaffold is a sign of disgrace. To see a scissors denotes courage and happiness. To use the scissors is a sign of good fortune. Scorpion. To see a scorpion in your sleep denotes a bad plague. Scream. To dream that you scream in your sleep is a sign of worries. Okay. Ship. To see a large ship denotes safety of your affairs. It denotes profitable investment. A small ship denotes loss. Shirt. A new shirt is a sign of happiness. A An old shirt denotes an unfortunate investment. Shoes. To dream of shoes denotes a happy and peaceful marriage. Old shoes denotes sudden wealth. This is an excellent time for gamblers. Okay. Shoes. Old shoes denotes sudden wealth. This is an excellent dream for gamblers. Good. So if you dream of wooden shoes, shoes are made from wood, it denotes that you will travel over a dark and dusty road. From your journey, you will become tired and disgusted. Servants. To dream that you are in a position to hire servants signifies prominence, wealth. To dream that you are a servant denotes skill. Sewing machine. If you dream of a sewing machine, it denotes that you will lose part of your savings. Okay, sharks. To dream of sharks denote that you are surrounded by powerful and dangerous enemies. Shave. To dream that you shave yourself denotes that you will accumulate wealth by and by. Sheep. To see sheep grazing denotes happiness. To kill them, loss of appetite. Teeth. To dream of having pretty white teeth denotes prosperity. To dream that your teeth drop out denotes disappointment. Black teeth denote that you will not succeed in executing your present plans. Telephone. To hear a phone ring signifies an abundance of pleasure followed by much prosperity throughout the succeeding years of your life. Imagine that. Right? Okay. Yard. To dream of your own backyard is a sign of wealth and happiness. If you dream a hamburger, it denotes long life and happiness. It also denotes a happy reunion among friends and relatives. Hammer. If you dream of seeing a hammer, it indicates hard work but good pay. A hammock. To lie in a hammock in your sleep denotes a peaceful, happy existence. To see others lying in a hammock is a sure sign of exhausted pleasure. Wow. It's now 7 minutes after the hour of 4 o'clock. Now, a lot of people, X amount of people get heart attacks every year. Up to a few days ago, I know a brethren very well, and just get a heart attack and drop down dead. I mean, maybe he could have saved himself. Maybe. Most likely he could have if he know what I'm about to read. How to survive a heart attack. All right. Let's say it's 7:25 p.m. and you're going home alone, of course, after an unusually hard day on the job. You're really tired, upset, and frustrated. Suddenly, you start experiencing severe pain in your chest that starts to drag out into your arm and up into your jaw. You're only about 5 kilometers from the hospital nearest your home. Unfortunately, you don't know if you'll be able to make it that far. Now, how do you survive a heart attack when alone? Since many people are alone when they suffer a heart attack without help, the person whose heart is beating improperly and who begins to feel faint have only about 10 seconds left before losing consciousness. However, these victims can help themselves by coughing repeatedly and very vigorously. A deep breath should be taken before each cough, and the cough must be deep and prolonged, as when producing sputum from deep inside the chest. A breath and a cough must be repeated about every 2 seconds without let up until help arrives or until the heart is felt to be beating normally again. Deep breaths get oxygen into the lungs, and coughing movements squeeze the heart
and keep the blood circulating. The squeezing pressure on the heart also helps it regain normal rhythm. In this way, heart attack victims can get to a hospital. So, that's serious, you know. It's serious. X amount of people die from heart attacks every day. So, we need to know how to handle these things. Seriously. It is now 10 minutes after 4 o'clock in Jamaica. Hold on. What time should you sleep? That's another thing. Is there a best time to sleep? Well, there's a saying that sleeping early and waking up early is good for your health. How true is that? Is it all right to sleep late and wake up late? Well, you actually have an amazing biological clock ticking inside your body. It is perfectly precise. It helps to regulate your various body functions, including your sleeping time. Hey, from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m., most of your blood circulation concentrates in your liver. Your liver gets larger when filled with more and more blood. This is an important time when your body undergoes detoxification process. Your liver neutralizes and breaks down body toxins accumulated throughout the day. However, if you don't sleep at this time, your liver cannot carry out this detoxification process smoothly. If you sleep at 11 p.m., you have a full 4 hours to detoxify your body. If you sleep at 12 midnight, you have 3 hours. If you sleep at 1 o'clock in the night, you have 2 hours. And if you sleep at 2 in the night, you have only 1 hour to detoxify. What if you sleep after 3 in the night? Unfortunately, you won't have any time to actually detoxify your body. If you continue with this sleeping pattern, these toxins will accumulate in your body over time, and you know what happens next. What if you sleep late and wake up late? Have you tried going to bed very late at night? Did you realize you feel very tired the next day, no matter how much you sleep? Sleeping late and waking up late is indeed very bad for your health. Besides not having enough time to detoxify your body, you miss out other important body functions too. You see, from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., most blood circulation concentrates in your lungs. What should you do at this moment? Well, you should exercise and breathe in fresh air. Taking good energy into your body, preferably in a garden. At this time, the air is very fresh with lots of beneficial ions. 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., most blood circulation concentrate in your large intestine. What should you do at this time? Well, you should go to the toilet. Pass out all unwanted waste matter from your large intestine. Prepare your body to absorb more nutrients throughout the day. From 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., most blood circulation concentrate in your stomach. What should you do at this moment? Have your breakfast. This is your most important meal in the day. Make sure you have all the required nutrients from your breakfast. Not having breakfast causes lots of health problems for you in the future. That's the way to start your day. No wonder why people living in villages and farms are healthier. They sleep early and wake up early as they follow their natural biological clock. If you follow this, you're sure to feel fresher and more energetic all the day long. This, my friend, is Wisdom Unveiling. It's now 13 minutes after 4. Remember that at 5 a.m., we will be having the Sunny Side Up with Francois and Paula Ann Porter Jones. Hey, to book a private reading with me, you can call me anytime. The number is 876-844-2295. That's 876-844-2295. Or a private life coaching session, whether individually or as a couple, please visit our website at Talaka Cosmetics. That is TOLAKA Laka, TalakaCosmetics.com. We provide you with nature's most naturally made beauty products, skincare products, fitness products, weight loss products. Hey, check out my YouTube channel. That type King Majesty, Majesty, and you can like, subscribe, all that. Now, remember, when you choose to see the good in others, you end up finding the good in yourself. Once in a land suffering from drought, all the villagers decided to come together and pray for rain. On the day of the prayer, all the people gathered, hundreds of thousands of people gathered, but only one little boy carried with him an umbrella. Obviously, he alone really, actually had faith. Brothers and sisters, it has been a gift, an honor, and a pleasure to be here with you. Chances are next week, Monday night, midnight, 12 o'clock, we'll be back, myself and Royalty. On behalf of Royalty and myself, we would like to thank Radio Jamaica for having us here. Remember that the views expressed here on Wisdom Unveiling are not necessarily the views of Radio Jamaica. We give thanks and praises to all our listeners, all our callers, all our friends, all our well-wishers. We pray that you all will have a wonderful and excellent New Year, a good year this year. Let's just pray that none of the scary stuff that we think may happen wouldn't happen at all, because obviously we can't handle no destruction. Believe you me, we can't.